Something felt off the moment Su Kai rushed through the airport like time was running out, and just minutes later, Songyun appeared, calm, composed, heading to the same destination, Bangkok. 2 stars. 1 city. Completely different energy. This wasn't just travel, something deeper was unfolding. The entertainment world thrives on patterns, predictable schedules, polished appearances, carefully managed public images. But every once in a while, something breaks that pattern. And when it does, fans feel it instantly. That's exactly what happened when Su Kai was spotted at the airport. Not walking, not posing, not acknowledging cameras with his usual composed charm, but moving fast, almost too fast. Witnesses described a moment that didn't feel like a celebrity sighting. It felt like urgency. His steps were quick, his posture tense, his focus completely locked on the phone in his hand. There was no pause, no moment of ease, no sign of the calm, elegant actor fans have come to recognize. It was as if the world around him didn't exist. And then came the details that made everything more unsettling. His appearance, slightly disheveled. His outfit, casual, almost rushed. His expression, tight, serious, distracted. This wasn't the Su Kai seen at red carpets or press events. This was someone under pressure. The kind of pressure that doesn't wait. Airport staff and onlookers noticed how quickly he moved through procedures. There was no lingering, no hesitation. It was efficient, almost rushed beyond normal standards. His team followed closely, trying to keep up, managing luggage, documents, and the invisible tension hanging in the air. And through it all, that phone never left his hand. Messages, calls, rapid typing, a constant stream of communication that seemed to demand his full attention. Whatever was happening, it wasn't small. And then, just when fans were still trying to process what they had seen, another piece of the puzzle appeared. Because within the same window of time, at the very same airport, another familiar face emerged. Songyun. But unlike Su Kai, her presence told a completely different story. Where he was urgency, she was calm. Where he was tension, she was composed. She moved through the airport at a steady pace, dressed comfortably yet neatly, embodying the quiet confidence fans admire. There was no rush in her steps, no visible stress in her expression. And yet, she was heading to the same destination, Bangkok. That single detail changed everything. Because coincidences in the entertainment industry rarely feel this precise. 2 top actors, same airport, same day, same international destination, but completely different emotional states. It didn't add up. Fans began connecting the dots almost instantly. Social media lit up with side-by-side comparisons. Videos slowed down. Photos analyzed. Every detail examined. And the biggest questions started to echo louder and louder. Why Bangkok, and why now? What could possibly require both Su Kai and Songyun to be there at nearly the same time? Was it planned? Or was it something that unfolded suddenly, pulling them both into the same place under very different circumstances? The contrast between them became the center of the mystery. Because if they were heading toward the same purpose, why did only one of them look like everything depended on it? And then came a detail that shifted everything from curiosity to intrigue. Among the many voices in the crowd, one account stood out. A witness claimed to have overheard Su Kai speaking on his phone, his tone urgent, his words quick, almost breathless. "I'm almost at the gate. Are you through security yet?" It was just a fragment, a fleeting moment, but it was enough. Because suddenly, this wasn't just about 2 people traveling at the same time. This hinted at coordination, communication, connection. If that moment was accurate, it suggested that Su Kai wasn't just rushing for a flight. He might have been syncing his movements with someone else. And the timing made one possibility impossible to ignore. Songyun. The idea that they could be in contact during this moment added a completely new layer to the situation. It transformed a coincidence into a potential collaboration. Or, at the very least, a shared destination with shared purpose. But here's where the mystery deepens. Despite the growing speculation, no official announcement has surfaced. No confirmed project. No teaser. No leak strong enough to explain this urgency. Industry insiders, usually quick to hint at upcoming collaborations, have remained unusually silent. And that silence speaks volumes. Because in an industry driven by promotion and anticipation, secrecy at this level is rare. It suggests something either highly sensitive or deliberately concealed. Could this be an international production still under wraps? A last-minute project requiring immediate presence? Or something entirely unexpected? The possibilities began to multiply. And with each passing hour, the lack of answers only made the questions louder. When official statements finally arrived, they did little to calm the storm. Both Soo Kai's and Tan Songyun's teams confirmed the same thing. They had traveled to Bangkok for work. And that was it. No details. No clarification. No connection drawn between the two. Just a simple explanation that somehow raised even more questions than it answered. Because if this was simply work, why the urgency? Why the contrast in behavior? Why the silence surrounding the nature of that work? In the world of entertainment, timing is everything. Projects are announced strategically. Appearances are planned carefully. Public images are protected. But this situation didn't follow any of those rules. Soo Kai's visible stress, his rushed movements, his intense focus, his disregard for usual public composure, suggested something far beyond routine scheduling. It felt immediate, unavoidable, and yet, Tan Songyun's calm demeanor painted a different picture entirely. As if she had time to prepare, as if she knew what was coming. Two narratives, one destination, and somewhere between them, a truth that hasn't been revealed. Some fans began to wonder if this could be an early-stage collaboration, kept under strict confidentiality. Others questioned whether the explanation of work was simply a shield, something to protect a more personal reason for their simultaneous travel. But without confirmation, everything remains speculation. And perhaps that's what makes this moment so captivating. Not just what we see, but what we don't. Now, all eyes are on Bangkok. A city known for its vibrant energy, its cinematic landscapes, and increasingly, its role in international productions. It's a place where stories are created, and sometimes, where secrets are kept. Somewhere in that city, Soo Kai and Tan Songyun have arrived. Whether they meet or not, whether their paths cross or remain separate, is something no one outside their inner circle truly knows. But what is certain is the impact this moment has had. Fans are watching more closely than ever. Every update, every sighting, every subtle clue is being analyzed. Because this isn't just about travel. It's about what that travel represents. Urgency, silence, contrast, connection, all woven together into a story that feels unfinished. And maybe that's the most powerful part. Because sometimes the moments that stay with us the longest are the ones without clear answers. So, as the world waits, one question remains. Not just what brought them to Bangkok, but what will be revealed next.